Hello everyone, it's NHLJ and welcome to my channel. Y'all see me. We are in a hotel room. Just made it to Toronto to celebrate Christmas and my birthday. So let me go ahead and give y'all a quick room tour. I am staying at the Holiday Express. Nicholas is en route, y'all. I'm gonna tell y'all about that in a second, but let's do this room tour. So this is real nice. I selected the option with extra floor space. So this is how it looks. Ooh, my camera's about to die. Okay, so mini fridge, microwave, coffee maker, TV, big old bed, got a little couch. We also got some goodies. And look at this beautiful view. I'm about to try to give y'all a different. Okay, so we are back. So let me go ahead and give y'all the room tour a little bit more now that I got some juice. Okay, so boom. First is how I look, y'all. Boom, 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 boom. First of all, I did my hair in the airport, y'all. I literally did all of the, well, the front I did at home, but the back I did it in the airport. My 2 layovers. I got one more braid to do, one more twist. Anyway, so we have this beautiful mirror. We also have this nice corner space that we could probably put like our keys or I don't know, something that we might want to be able to grab. Have this lovely mini fridge. So that's pretty awesome. We also have a coffee maker, a microwave, the closet where I put my luggage, have a safe. Ooh, we have an iron and a ironing board. We have some, what are these called? I don't know why I'm blanking. Some drawers if we want to put some stuff in here. This beautiful TV. We have a nice desk area. What is this? Office recycling guide. Okay, that's cool for like papers. We have a trash can, a nice alarm. That is actually the correct time. Love that. Okay, beautiful bed. Beautiful. This is a king size bed. We have the furnace over here. And then of course we have the phone. Nice little end table on both sides. And the best part, well, of course we have this little sofa. The best part in my opinion is the view. Ooh, you cannot tell me this is not a lovely view. I love this so much. We really in the 6. This hotel is in Old Toronto. Looks so beautiful. The credit card that I have specifically is Chase Sapphire Reserve. It gives us status at the IHG hotels. So Holiday Inn is a part of that umbrella. So you get 500 points, or you get an option to have like a little goodie bag. The guy was so nice, he actually ended up giving me both. So let's see. Have some nice sun chips. And I don't know what this is. A green bottle. Oh, this is natural spring water. Okay. I'm thinking it's like some sort of like liquid. I don't even know for real. But I just realized we didn't actually get any water. Usually hotels will just give you water, but I'm not gonna lie. I would have just accepted the 500 points, but I am glad that he gave us both. Story time about how my husband is currently flying to Minneapolis and he's now in Toronto. So Nicholas and I, so we booked this like, I mean, now it's been like 48 hours. Honestly, it's been like less than 48 hours since we booked this trip, y'all. So we had less than 24 hours to do everything. It was high, it was a little high. And Nicholas had to go to work on Monday. I work remotely, I work from home. I did not have to go. I worked in the morning, I was getting afternoon, evening. So Nicholas had to work his full shift, right? So we're going to book the 10:30 flight, which we would have had a layover in Atlanta, and then we would have came to Toronto. So that's what we were going to do. But what was happening is that they only had one seat available for basic economy. Yes, we fly basic. And that was going to work. So I thought, okay, they have another one in the main cabin. So I'll book the main cabin for myself, and then Nicholas will have basic economy. Honestly, we're celebrating anyways, right? So, and I was like, okay, so I'd rather pay like $37 more for main economy rather than us. Was it 30? I think it was $37 more extra dollars rather than I think it ended up going up to like 100 and like 150 if both of us were there or something. So I had to, long story short, I had to book the tickets individually. So I booked me in the main cabin, and then when I went to go book Nicholas in the basic economy, his price had already went up because I booked the main cabin, and I'm just like, they're different classes of tickets, so like his ticket should have still been the same price, you know. But so what did I do? I went ahead and canceled my ticket, and I said, you know what, I'm going to book them at the exact same time. So what happens is Nicholas' tickets, once I canceled my ticket, and I tried to book us at the same time, Nicholas' ticket went through. My ticket reloaded, and then it was like, girl, no, this price is no longer the price. It done got raised. So I told Nicholas, I was like, hey, what do you think of, you know, I will take an earlier flight, but we will basically get there minutes apart. Right, my flight was scheduled to land at 10:56 a.m. His flight was scheduled to land at 11:08 a.m. Yes, we had like different layovers and all that. I would leave 3 hours early. He would leave 3 hours later, but we would get there minutes apart. So he was like, okay, yeah, that's fine. Go ahead and do it. Boom, did that. Y'all see me. Y'all see me. Y'all know the vibes. Y'all see me here. Y'all know everything that I needed to do. My stuff went correctly. So what ends up happening is Nicholas was unable to check in. And I don't know why. He said that, well, I guess I do know why. He said because of the name. His name was different. Like, and I was just like, no, I went and looked at the ticket again. And I'm like, your name was correct. My name on my ticket was incorrect, right? Because my passport still has my maiden name. So it's still Williams II rather than Williams Mitchell. Nicholas, his stuff, everything was correct. So I had to get my stuff changed at my, I took American Airlines. So I had to go to the desk agent. And they didn't even change my name. They just put a note in the system. But I was able to get through. Nothing happened. So I'm glad about that. Nicholas, his stuff was correct. So I don't know why he wasn't able to. He didn't try. I remember I was at the airport and I was like, hey, did you check in for your flight? And mind you, I'm leaving at like 7:30. So he's like, okay, I'm going to do it. I guess he didn't check in on his flight on time, like, or he realized, like, I don't know the exact logistics or whatever, but he knew that he had to go to the counter. By the time he made it to the counter, boarding was closed, like, you know, like, it wasn't happening. So he ended up getting bumped from his flight, and he had to take this next flight, which was 6:15 a.m. So he is scheduled to arrive. He did get on that flight. He should be in Minneapolis right now, or he should have just boarded his flight to come here, and he'll be here. Hopefully he gets here sooner than I did, but because it took me a minute to get here, because I took the long way. But I don't know if I should go ahead and go back to the airport and get him. I do have a little bit more energy and stuff like that. I did give him all of the info for the hotel, but I think it would be good for me to just go. But if I'm going to go, that means I would have to leave now. I really don't have anything else that I'm going to do, to be completely honest. But that's how y'all see me, and y'all don't see him. Y'all don't see him. So anyways, let me do this. Hopefully that's a cute thumbnail. But damn, this video is almost 10 minutes. I didn't want to take a shower or anything, but I feel like once I take a shower, I ain't even. So I'm gonna go ahead and charge my phone because it's on 20%, and then at around 2:30, I'm gonna see how I'm feeling and if I want to go to the airport. If so, I will go ahead and go. Okay, so this is how my hair is looking. Don't look too close, okay? Don't look too close. I do gotta like trim the ends. Since I did the front section, mostly ends are trimmed in the front, but I do have to trim the ends for everywhere else. But this is a super cute style. I'll probably leave this in for like a month. And honestly, I'll be wearing a hat most of the time anyways. Got my little satin, you know, beanie, but ooh, it looks cute. I really like, whenever I get my hair done, it usually takes me like a day or two to be like, ooh, yes, I love it. Because I wanted to get a little character, but this, I love. And to think that I was gonna get my hair done in Toronto, the prices was nice, but like, I was gonna have to get my hair done tomorrow, and I was like, I don't wanna be like, I don't wanna be on camera, or I don't wanna have to really be dealing with my hair. So I was like, you know what, just go ahead and do this. And it just saves a lot of time, honestly, because Nicholas would have to figure out what he was gonna do for that time. But now we don't have any limitations. So I'm about to actually go and get him from the airport. And I did 2 packs of hair, so let me show you all the hair that I used. I got this from my local beauty supply store, it's Spring Kinky Twist. This is how it looks. I usually use a different one, so this is my first time using this. Let me defocus. It's my first time using this brand. It's like Motown Dress. So I really like it. It's some good hair. I used 2 of these packs. Really, this is my 3rd pack, but I'll be honest and say that my, I had a bundle, like a part of a bundle, in my pocket when I was going through airport security, so I had to take it out. And I ended up putting it in my boot, but, because I had to take off my boots as well, and it didn't see a light of day again. So so one of y'all, the security, the TSA officer, they gonna find the bundle. They gonna throw it away. But, yeah, so really it just takes 2 packs, and each of bundles like 7. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, each bundle is like 7. So if you do 14 each, so 14 times 3, and then double that by 2, you'll get the answer. I don't feel like doing math, so I'm not. But yeah, that's how things are looking. I'm definitely, this was the affordable one too at my beauty supply store. I think it was less than $10, so I think it might have been like $8.99 or something. Just some good hair. I like it. So waiting for my phone to charge, and then I'm gonna go ahead and get Nicholas. He only has a backpack, so he packed a light, not like his wife. Because I was like, oh, should we do like backpack travel? I was the one that suggested it, and then I realized we got we got a free carry-on, because carry-on bags are not free these days, y'all. But since we're going to Canada, there's like, here, get you one of these. And one thing that I did do, I got this from Temu, actually. I believe I got this from Temu. What is this? Oh, this is a 36 inches duffel bag, so 120 liters. So I got this. It's this one. That's how it looks. What's up with my focusing? But that's how it looks. So this is a pretty big duffel bag, but it's nice. I mean, clearly I've never used it before. It's still in plastic. But I got this because I know we're going to go to Dollarama. We're going to do different stuff here in Toronto. Like when we went to Vancouver, we liked Dollarama, and we actually ended up taking the rice noodles back. So I know we'll probably end up getting stuff. So since he just has his backpack, it'll be nice. He'll be able to carry the duffel bag as his carry-on bag, like going back when we have all the stuff. But anyways, I am obsessed. I am living for this hair. I just need to get like a nice scissors. So I can like snip, 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 snip. and snip, snip, snip. And yes, am I tripping? Or does it look really good? Like, of course, there's like some blemishes. I'm not a professional, but the fact that I did this myself and then the color looks nice, it just pops. I just love this birthday hair, y'all. And I saved me a nice little coin. So I know I'm feeling right here. So I do have some pieces I have to kind of like go over because an end is sticking out. So when I find those pieces, I just retwist it. No biggie. But for the most part, I'm just loving this. So let's see what percentage my phone is on. Phone is on 43%. So I figured it's gonna take me like an hour and a half to get to the airport because y'all, I'm going the affordable way. I'm going the affordable way. So I'm gonna take the subway and then I'm gonna take the bus. And yeah, save me a nice little coin. And then Nicholas lands. I believe he lands at like 3:49. He lands at 3:49. So if I leave at 2:30, by the time he deboards, I feel like it's gonna take like 10 minutes to deboard. And then there, one thing I love about Canada is that it's so simple and easy to go through their border control. Like literally, they have these kiosks, and then you scan your passport, they print you out a receipt. Like if you have nothing to declare, it's super easy. Boom, boom, boom. It literally says no to all, right? Click that button, checks off no for all of them, and then you go to the next slide and you can put no for all, and then boom, print your little receipt. Go to the border control people, and literally they're just gonna red check, and then you will once you get your baggage and you're exiting, then you just give your receipt and you go. Super simple. There's no stamp. Did we get a stamp? Like I think we do have a Canadian stamp. Last time Nicholas and I came to Canada together, we went through Seattle, so we took the Greyhound from was it Greyhound? It was one of the coach buses from Seattle to Vancouver, and so we did. We had to. We walked across the border. We got off of the bus. They searched the bus. We stood in line, and we got our stuff stamped. So we have a Canadian stamp, but I didn't get one now for Toronto because their process, like I said, is just super simple. What do y'all think of this hair? My goal next year is to start doing my hair a little bit more. Okay, so this is the in the color. It's the T1B/30. This is the traffic. But I'm just yapping away. Y'all may never see these flips. Because one thing about me, when I be yapping, snip, 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 snip. Anybody, I'm not about to re-listen to this again, but. Okay, let me stop. Okay, so I'm gonna put myself back together so Nicholas can come and have a nice room tour, and then I'm gonna head on over to. I do have to send a message or an email, and then head on over to the airport. Hey y'all, so Nicholas and I have been reunited. He's ordering our food right now. This is the nighttime here. It looks so gorgeous. I'm not gonna lie, they do got a lot of traffic. This traffic is very steady since we've been back. But it's so gorgeous. Just love it. It looks so much darker than it is. It's not 7 o'clock yet. Nicholas, what time is it?
It is 6:56. It's almost 7.
Okay, so it's almost 7. It's almost 7. But yeah, so we're gonna go ahead. I'm getting some miso ramen with an egg, and then Nicholas is getting a burrito. So we're gonna order that for pick up our orders. And also I want to see if we can go to Dollarama real quick, maybe get some snacks. And then, yeah, we're going to come back, enjoy our food, wind down, all that stuff, start planning for what we're going to do tomorrow. Hey, y'all. So we are walking on over. I got my little earmuffs. Y'all can't really see them. They're kind of hidden. We got my little earmuffs. We got these in. So my forehead looked a little big. But anyways, oops, sorry, baby. We got these in Seoul, South Korea last year. So y'all, I got this jacket from Ross, $30. Okay, so yeah, we is prepared. Nicholas, he didn't get his gloves from his bag, but he got some gloves, and he got this. I got you this, huh? Yeah. I got you this a few Christmases ago. And yeah, now you can actually wear it. You never really have to wear it.
We're hoodies. SoCal now.
Yeah. So anyways, we're walking on over. We're heading on over to the place I'm eating. Well, I'm picking up stuff from. Then we're heading on over to what Nicholas is getting, and then we'll go to Dollarama. Y'all, so we had to come all the way to Timbuktu. Hold on. We had to come all the way to Timbuktu, right, y'all? Because we accidentally ordered Nicholas's food from a different location than we actually went to. And it was about 27 minutes on the light rail, and we got to go 27 minutes back to where we were. And our hotel's like maybe like a 15-minute walk further. So anyways, y'all, I'm not even gonna lie. I said some things because I was just like, yo, like, why can't y'all just transfer the order here? Like, y'all still get the money. Like, it is what it is. And they basically were like, oh, we're two separate businesses. That can't happen. And da-da-da. And they were like, we can give you a credit to come back. And we're like, well, we're tourists. Like, if you don't live here, like, it doesn't really make sense. So anyways, we had to come. to avoid Ubers. They said, oh, contact Uber for a refund. Contact Uber. They said, nope, you got to contact the merchant. If we cancel the order, the merchant, they just get the money. So anyways, we came here, and the guy like hung up on me. I'm not gonna lie, I was like, I'm gonna tell y'all what I said, because I'm gonna tell y'all, so y'all know. So the guy was like, so I was like, it's too far, because okay, Nicholas called. He was very nice, very polite, you know, as he is. And then I was like, oh well, now I gotta go. So I was like, I'm pregnant and it's too far, we don't want to go, like it's too much, like it's too far of a distance for us, and da da da. And they were like, nope, it's not happening, right? They was not budging. So we did have to come, and now they're making us churros. Long story short, they're making us churros as an apology. And they were like, Nicholas was like, oh, you want to come in? I'm like, no, I don't want to come in. So that I came and vlogged and told y'all. I mean, I'm not gonna lie, like Nicholas was like, I can just take you back to the hotel, because he just knew I was gonna crash out on those people. And I'm not gonna lie, low-key was gonna crash out. But you know what? This is why it's important to take some time, to have some time. And you know, when I was walking up here, I was like, oh, I'm good, like it's cool. At the end of the day, like it is our fault, it's our bad, and it is what it is. We just got to take it on the chin. And now we get free churros, we get some dessert. So crash out sometimes, but don't crash out too badly. Have some decorum. Here is a nice tree. I don't know if y'all can see it. We're a little bit far away. Y'all can't see too much because there's a lot of lights. So Nicholas is with me. How was your experience?
You know, it was okay. The people there were very apologetic. They offered me free churros and then a third burrito. Probably because the guy who got that burrito didn't show up, but third burrito is a third burrito.
Yes. So, and yeah, I was just telling Nicholas, I was like, you know, it's important to be able to take time to process your feelings, because I could have really went in there and crashed out, but I didn't even go in. I was like, I'm not going in. I low-key was a little embarrassed. I was a little embarrassed, but I don't know, it's just like, it's like I'm able to, you know, move past it, but I'm still like, you know, side-eyed to them, because you know, it literally was like $16. And y'all might be like, why are you crashing over $16? It's the principle. But like I said, we made a mistake, we take ownership, and you know what, Nicholas got an extra burrito and we got some churros, and the churros are freshly made. And here is the tree a little bit more. I don't know if y'all can see it any better. So we're heading on back to our hotel. It's going to take us about 37 minutes to get there in total, with the light rail and some walking that we have to do. Then we're going to heat up our food, eat. Do you think we should stop and get a drink?
We can.
Oh, because we only got that small bottle of water.
Yeah.
That's basically gone. So probably stop at like a corner store or something. Dollarama was lit. I did not want to carry the stuff here because I knew we would have to walk a little bit from the light rail. So, and plus it was very long, and I just wanted to come. So yeah, we're gonna stop, get a drink, and yeah. Congrats, you've made it to the end of the video. Thank you so much for watching this vlog. So much more is to come. Please like, comment down what you thought about the vlog, share, and subscribe if you haven't already. I look forward to seeing you next time. Have a good one. Peace.